Jakenator, if the Ideal Pyro doesn't come out this month, start counting your days. Jakenator, it's time.
Okay, Pyro. This episode may be a little bit controversial. Alright, so I'm gonna be fully honest with you guys. I don't want to make this video. I really fucking hate Pyro. Pyro is just a bad class. So that's why this one took so long. You guys know this. I've already talked about stock before. You know, it's always reliable, safe, and it's just an all-round good weapon. Best weapon for the class, probably. So obviously, this applies to the flamethrower, right? No. You'd be better off using any other flamethrower. Unless you want to have more air blast. But apart from that, just use something else. The degreaser is pretty good. Yeah, I know I'm a slave to the meta and stuff like that, but it's just good in all situations. The degreaser should be stock, to be honest. Oh man, I'm gonna get slaughtered for this one in the comment section. Okay, hear me out. Look, stock should be a side grade, which trades the switch speed for more air blast. On that note, switch speed makes this ideal for combo pyro, which is the only respectable part about pyro. And the air blast penalty is tiny. Who cares?
Well, actually, Jakenator, I personally find that the 25% means that I can air blast a lot less rockets, and
Shut the fuck up. And the afterburn penalty? I swear to God, if this stat hinders your gameplay at all, and you rely on afterburn, click off this video right now. I don't fucking want you here. Well, this weapon is the worst thing ever. It's just a diet flog. There's still air blast, but there isn't 100% crits. But this weapon still infuriates me. Thank God people use the flog more than this thing, because flog is so easy to exploit. Bad weapon. Don't use it. It's so unfun to play against. If you use this, it's not too late to turn back. Equip the degreaser. You can change. Come to the light side. You can still be changed. The Dragon's Fury is the only good weapon to be added in the Jungle Inferno update. It's a really nice change of pace to go from WM1 to a gun, basically. It's probably my favorite flamethrower to use, but it's definitely not the best. The shotgun is just a great... Nope! Gotcha again. Shotgun and pyro is just kind of bad. Does bad damage at long range, and at short range you could just be using your flamethrower. Or the flare gun. It's not necessarily bad, it just gets overshadowed because it has some far superior options. Such as...
the flare gun. I think it may be one of the most satisfying guns in the game. Puffing a little bit of fire, air blasting them up, and then hitting that sweet 90 guaranteed damage just feels so clean. And I'd definitely recommend playing it with the certain flamethrower. My goodness, does it feel good though.
This weapon really has no downsides. It's a funny movement item, except for the fact that its intended purpose is broken because you can only pull out your weapon once you've basically hit the ground. But that doesn't matter. It's a funny movement item, but seriously, if you can get this to work, then it's fun. But if not, it's kinda bad.
Hey, you! Yeah, you lad! Do you like ruining people's days? Do you find yourself missing all of your flares? Well, don't worry, lad. With the score shot, you have splash damage. And you might say, splash damage is overpowered on the flare gun. And you'd be absolutely wrong! Ha ha ha! See how much skill this takes. This is the other funny movement item for Pyro. This one's really good for flare jumping, which it should be because that's what the weapon's purpose is. But the jumps you can make aren't really that big. It's good for movement, but not much else. Some people say that this weapon is good. And, you know, they're right. Fuck off. I honestly thought this was going to be stupid broken, but then I learned that air blasting people into the air doesn't make them mini crit. So the only feature of this weapon that would be good is now bad. Oh wow, almost forgot about the Man Melter. Jesus. The Man Melter is trying to be a support weapon, I think, but it fails so spectacularly that no one uses it. I legitimately forgot this existed until I had to make this video. It's actually the Bison of the pyro weapons. And like I said for the Bison, don't use it. Not bad, but there are some way better options. Also, from now on, most of the melee weapons are going to be single sentence bits. I don't really have much to say about them. This weapon turns you into a speedy boy, so now you can get into the intel room and die horribly. The power jack is generally considered the meta, and that makes sense because it's pretty good. It's just kind of... The whole gimmick of the third degree is that you can take down medic combos. But if you're that close to a medic, you should just kill them with a different weapon. The people who use it will say, oh, it's good because it's actually a straight upgrade to stock. But that doesn't make it good.
Don't you use the alien one for
I sold that.
What does Neon Annihilator do?
Neon Annihilator, when a person's wet, they...
When a person is wet.
When a person is wet, they, take 100% critical damage. I'm just gonna use this clip for the Neon Annihilator. Good weapon.
Wait,
Pretty average weapon overall, but I swear, it random crits more than any other weapon for Pyro. Maybe it's because of the increased damage, which also increases the crit rate, but that's kind of a stretch. A fragment is shit. The whole point of Pyro is that you can light people on fire with your primary, so why would you get a melee to do it for you? It's just kind of useless. Pretty great. Definitely a very good support weapon, but not the best in combat. Mainly because it's supposed to be a support weapon. Holy shit, I love the Extinguisher. It's the Market Gardener for Pyro. Great weapon, 10 out of 10. Jesus. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ideal series. And here are Jakenator's picks for the best Pyro weapons. I don't know. Look, Pyro just has so many different playstyles that it's impossible to pick out which weapons are best. So, I can't really tell you. All that I have to say is that I use the degreaser, flare gun, and extinguisher most often. But that's because I like combo Pyro, even if I'm very bad at it. But what if you don't like combo Pyro and you just want a WM1? Well then it's the degreaser, scorch shot, and power jack. Or what about Pyro? Or Pyro Shark? Or it's so hard to tell which one is best, but I've said my bit. It's over. Next video should come out way sooner. I just really hate Pyro and have been procrastinating so much. That's all from me. See ya.
Dead.
I am better served to the team as a soldier.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking dog shit, dickhead.
God damn!
Yeah, lobby.
I wasn't called for, dude.
No, I was entirely equal for.